Good morning, Forest! What a beautiful day! Whoosh! I feel so happy! Oh, wow! Look at all these yummy, delicious berries! They're M-I-Nee-Nee! Hello, Luna! I'm so hungry. Could I have just one berry, please? I've been looking for food all day! No! These are mine! I found them! Go find your own berries!
Today, I'm going to be showing you how to create AI cartoon stories using free tools, no expensive software needed. Yes, you heard me. Firstly, I take my prompt and paste it into Claude AI. Yes, today I'm going to be using Claude AI. You could use ChatGPT, DeepSeek, or any AI tool you're comfortable with. Hello, lovelies. Welcome to Grow with Victoria. If you're new here, my name is Victoria. And in this channel, we'll talk about YouTube growth, AI tools and creations with beginner-friendly videos. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching till this point. And if you're a new subscriber, you would want to watch this video till the end because I categorically explained everything section by section. So let's get straight into the video. So I get my prompt, I paste it into Claude AI, and boom, it gives me my story. And the next step I'm going to be doing is generating my characters using Google Flow, formerly known as Whisk AI. And I'll be showing you the rest in this tutorial. Join me. I'm sharing my screen with you. So the first thing I'll be doing is asking Claude AI, like I said. So the prompt is on the screen, and I will keep the prompt in my description box in case you would like to use the same prompts, okay? Before that, I'll be showing you what all these models mean in Claude AI. The first one is Fable 5, which is currently all available. Then this other one that they wrote Pro is a version that you have to pay for in Claude AI. This other one that is written 4.6 is a low version of answers for Claude AI. Then this particular one that is ticked good is actually the model I'm using now in Claude AI. Why I like it is because it gives me quick and relatable answers, okay? So you could use any model you are comfortable with. Here's my prompt. Create a children's animated story for ages of 4 to 10 years with the following requirements. The story structure, which consists of the title, duration, setting, and also the characters, the plot, the moral lessons, and also dialogue and output formats. This prompt consists of everything you need in this children's story. Now, for a child's story, I don't advise that it should be bulky. It's just something that children can relate with. You can see the ages of the children that we are generating this story for, which is 4 to 10 years. Something that children relate to and they are happy when they watch it, okay? And also moral lessons learned in the story. The story Claude AI gave me is Luna the Little Fox Learns to Share. Okay, we can see Luna, which is the main character. Luna happens to be a fox. Okay, that's the species of animal Luna is in. 4 years old fox, personality curious, playful, and the rest. We can also see the character too, which is Berry, happens to be the supporting character, and the species is a rabbit, 4 years old, kind, patient, friendly. We can see Oliver, which is a squirrel, and we can also see the wise owl. So these are our characters. Then moving on, Claude AI gave me the full script for the story. The first scene, the second scene, the third scene, the fourth scene, and also the fifth scene, and the rest. Now we've gotten our characters and our story. You're not done. So I went through our story and I noticed that Claude AI did not give me image prompts for each scenes of the story. So I used this voice recorder below and I told Claude AI to give me image prompts for our stories. You would be needing this because this is important. You want consistent characters, consistent animal faces for our story, and it will help you understand the settings of this story more. You would want image generations whereby it's going to be easier for you when you're creating your videos for the story. So what would I do next? I'll head over to my Wix AI. Yes, you could go to your Google Chrome and type Wix AI, or you could type Google Flow, whichever is going to come out. Then you click on it, and the next thing you do is you can sign up with them. I already have an account with them that I have been generating stories with, so you can also sign up with them. It's very, very simple. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is go back to your Cloud AI. You see the image prompts for each scenes, the characters, just copy it. Okay, you could copy it from the image prompts or the main characters itself from the story, still the same thing. So I just copied it from the main characters. The first character I copied was Luna, which is the main character. So mind you, once you paste this prompt on your Wix AI, make sure you add must be in 3D animation style. This is very important for our characters to come out in cartoon style. Okay, so I paste this prompt. So okay, before that, let me tell you what this particular place means. You see this place they wrote nano banana. You see image, you see video, and the style of how you want the image to come out. We'll place it at 16:9 because we're using a YouTube video. If you want to use 9:16, maybe you're using it for YouTube Shorts, Facebook, or TikTok. Any way can work. Then you see this place they wrote 1 times, times 2, times 3, times 4. It means how many generations you want the image to come out. Maybe you want it once, the image will come out once. You want it twice, it will come out twice. 3 times, 4 times, your choice. But I just always set it to 2 because I'm doing a tutorial and I don't just want to waste time. Okay, so this is our image and this is how our image came out. Very fine. So I pick anyone I'm comfortable with. Okay, you could pick anyone you are comfortable with and save it immediately. The same thing I will do for the second character, which is Berry. I'll copy the character of Berry and paste. Okay, don't forget to add must be in 3D animation style, right? This is how you're going to get consistent faces for all your characters. Okay, now moving over to the prompt for each scenes, what I will do is I will copy the first prompt for scene 1. But before that, it's very simple. You just go and paste it and it will bring out an image generation, just like we've been doing for the characters. So let's say you want to generate an image prompt whereby there are 3 characters in the story. All you need to do is very simple. Let's use scene 5C for example. You copy it, then you head over to your Wix AI and paste. So you see this plus sign down there, just click on it. You have to read your prompt. The prompt says Luna the red fox, Berry the rabbit, and Oliver the squirrel sitting together sharing and eating berries from a basket and all that. So what you need to do is very simple. This plus sign here is going to help you. Click on it and you would look for the particular place where Luna is. It will take you to this interface. You just click on Luna. Then the next thing you will do, click on the plus sign again. You will see Bury the Rabbit. Just look for where Bury the Rabbit is and click on it. And don't forget to add 3D. Must be in 3D animation style. Okay, then you click on go. We can also see Oliver the squirrel in this prompt. So the same pattern, you click on the plus sign, you look for Oliver the squirrel, click on the image of click on the picture and you click on go, and it's going to generate these 3 characters for you. Okay, so that's it for your image generation. Now the next step to take is for you to bring your images to life. Okay, how they would talk, their body movement and everything. So we are going to head over to Chrome and type Veo AI free. Okay, this is how their interface looks like. So you could click on View AI Free itself, or you could click on Image to Video Generator. They have Text to Video Generator and you could see the rest. So just click on Image to Video Generator. It's going to bring you to this interface. Mind you, this particular site has a lot of ads, so you just ignore it and focus on what you want to do. Okay, then you see a place where you could enter your prompts to generate a video. You head over to your Cloud AI and go to your story. You copy the dialogue scenes because we obviously want it to be in dialogue form. We want our characters to be talking. So anyhow you want your character to sound, okay? If you want your character to sound high pitch, Nigerian accent, American accent, UK accent, any accent you want, you just type it on your Veo AI. Okay, everything works depending on your prompt. Is whatever you write down in your prompt, that is how your image will come out. Okay, so I copied this particular place that I want Luna's voice to be cute, high pitched and innocent. You know, it's a children's story. So this particular place is where you get Luna's picture. When you click on it, you would see photo to library, take a photo or choose files. Our images are in our files already, so I clicked on it. So once you tap on Luna, don't forget to set it. It's always set in horizontal style 16 by 9. Okay, so all you need to do is just pinch the photo to fit in the box of 16 by 9. If you want to create your images for Facebook, YouTube shorts or TikTok, you just change this horizontal, just change it to the size for the particular app you're using. We click on generate and we're waiting for our video to generate. This is how our video came out. I already showed you a little bit of it in the beginning of this video, right? Now another thing I want to show you about this video generation. So let's say you paste a particular dialogue from the story that you want it to generate for you. Okay, so remember, everything is all about your prompts. For example, Luna sits alone with her berries. So you come here and differentiate who Luna is, especially when you have a dialogue whereby Luna, Berry, and maybe the squirrel would be in that particular setting. Okay, so you come here, you write Luna the fox. Wherever you see Luna, just put the fox, just to differentiate, especially when Luna and the other characters will be in the setting. Then you know who Oliver is. Wherever you see Oliver, you just put the squirrel. Okay, you understand what I mean? So there's something I didn't show you guys. You know, our story started with a narrator voice. So in case you want to get your voices, you could use 11 Labs, TTS, Narakit, Fish Audio, or Clipchamp. So I don't really use 11 Labs because it's rampant. A lot of AI creators use it, okay? So, but the best thing I would tell you is use your voice as the narrator for, you know, a certain level of originality. You could use your voice. It's a children's story. You could just use a nice voice. If you're someone that your voice is not really enticing, you could tell someone else to do it for you. But nevertheless, you could use these apps that I listed. Okay, for 11 Labs, it has 10 minutes free voiceover that it gives you daily, and for TTS 2 minutes voiceover. Narakit, it has limited free voiceover. You can generate like 20, I think 20 free voiceovers in a day and the rest. So for the purpose of this video, I'll be using Narakit. You head over to your Google Chrome and type narakit.com and it brings out this interface. So you just click on get started. authenticating, and you see text to audio. So one thing I've noticed about NaraKit is that you can't really listen to the voice you choose first before you use it. Okay, you just have to pick a voice, pick the style you want. As you can see, if you want it to be English British, English American, English UK, any voice you want it to be a male or a female, you just have to pick and set it and paste your script. Okay, so I picked a female voice and a male voice too. You can see it has up to 20 free generations you could use. Once you're done getting all your video scenes for your story, you head over to your editing app. If you're using CapCut, InShot, or any other editing app you're comfortable with, you just see your story coming to life like a real cartoon story. Okay, so in our next video, I'll be showing you how to use CapCut to edit your story and how you could get your music background. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial to this point. I will see you in our next video. Bye, lovelies.